Factual Fiction, episode Infinity. We back in this bitch,
We
nigga.
back.
Forever and a half later, back in the game.
Sideways 8.
Benji Nemo, he's been whoring himself out to other podcasts.
Yes.
Fucking disgusting whore.
The media man whore. How y'all doing?
Sold himself out, but now he's back where he belongs, lighting up that cancer.
Lighten up that cancer.
While I sit here and smoke
Yes.
on a vape stick.
Yes.
Like, I really can talk shit from my fucking past.
I mean, I don't know. They haven't done enough studies on those. I'm still kind of weary. But
See, look.
at least, I know I'm killing myself.
No, this was, you know how you're killing yourself off top. Cigarettes,
Yeah.
you know, all right, it's going to go like this.
Yeah.
This is the progression. I'm going to die of this. With this, I guarantee this vape, we're talking about nicotine vaporizers, right? Not the weed ones, the little vape mods that everybody's getting so popular with. You niggas who do tricks with it.
Yeah,
yay.
those big ass clouds and shit. That was always corny to me, bro. I couldn't.
Stupid. You're doing
You're
tricks
trying
with
to be
cancer.
impressive with smoke. Oh, you can blow a O?
I'm just scared that I just know that in like 20 years, they're going to be like, have you or any of your loved ones used vape pen and grown an extra testicle? If so, call Justine and Justine today. And I'm gonna be sitting there. I'm gonna be sitting there with my third ball, like fuck these niggas is right.
Like the dad on South Park. With the dad on South Park.
the giant fucking ball.
He got fucking ball cancer on purpose. Still by the microwave, like.
Yeah, bro. But I'm like the fucked up part is like, all right. So this is what's fucked up is I know I have one life, right? And I know that doing this shit is gonna inevitably like fuck me up. Just like eating. Every time I go and get McDonald's, I got McDonald's right before this. I know in my mind, I acknowledge before this shit is eventually gonna fuck me up. As I look
You
at
know
my
what's
belly.
funny? I think about that when I eat a bowl of cereal because I've been
Preservatives and shit?
Yeah, I've been just in milk. Bro,
Yeah,
I've been
facts.
doing some reading on milk,
They're
bro.
terrible.
Bro, that is the worst shit for you, bro. It's basically like dyed pus.
Ugh.
That's what
Dyed
it's
pus?
because it's blood. It's red, and then they dye it with like this whatever makes it white. And there's so much shit in this fucking hormones and all these things that just go into you, and they don't belong there.
Yeah, you know.
And then I start to question: are lactose intolerant people actually the smart ones?
No, because when it's cow milk. Listen, remember I was fucking with that vegan chick?
Yeah.
The Mexican black chick, whatever.
Yeah,
I hope you're listening. Hi, how
yeah.
are you? If you are listening, get back at me.
Hey, holler.
Hit me up. You know what I mean? I got some
Slide them
non-dairy,
DMs.
non-meat meat for your baby. But anyway.
Hey.
But so she was showing me this documentary because she was trying to convert me, fucking indoctrinate me into this fucking mentality. So
You made her sound like a cult leader. She was trying
that's
to convert
low
me.
key what she was hitting me like. She sat me down. It was like one of the fucking Scientologist meetings where they sit you down and they're like, watch this video. And so she made me, this is how this bitch trapped me. So she made me sit down and watch it, but she made me cookies. Because she was an amazing cook.
Oh, okay.
Lord, she never gave me any pussy.
So
but
she
Lord,
honey dicked you.
Yeah, exactly. Lord, she never gave me any pussy, but goddamn that woman could cook.
Boy.
So I was watching this documentary, and cows, I forget that milk comes from mothers, right?
Yeah.
So the fucked up part is like you said, there's blood in it because
It's everything,
They're
bro.
taking it so often that their titties just swell up, cow titties, swollen,
bro.
bloody, pus,
Oh.
and they're mothers, right? So when they're constantly giving birth because they gotta keep producing milk.
It's an industry.
It's fucked up. So you got to keep these cows pushing out babies, but you have to keep the baby near enough to where the mother cow can hear it. So they sit the baby around the corner and let it cry. So it's close enough that the mother can hear it and still produce milk from her bloody sore tits.
Wow.
Horrible.
Wow. That's like a full-blown experiment gone wrong for money.
I ain't drink milk for like,
Wow.
well, basically until I stopped fucking with her. Then I drank milk because it was like revenge.
Like, yeah, bitch.
like, yeah, you stanky, no pussy giving ass bitch. I'm about to drink this milk and spite you.
This is like off topic, but just because you're talking about veganism. Just because I never understood in totality what it was. How do they feel about eggs?
They don't eat them because they're cruelty from baby chickens.
Even though like it's a natural thing, like do they look at eating eggs like eating fetuses?
She showed me that just because they put these chickens in these coops, right? Mm-hmm. And she showed me a video like that as well while I was being indoctrinated into Scientology.
Indoctrinated.
For real. Tom Cruise in this bitch.
Hey.
But she showed me this video and they basically keep them cooped up and they make them fuck. No, they don't make them fuck because if they fuck, they'll produce baby chickens. But they keep them cooped up to the point where their legs don't even work because they sit all day. The chickens, the hens sit all day and just lay eggs.
Wow.
And so there's no cruelty-free eggs. And I'm sorry, the cruelty is kind of delicious. I think that's what gives the flavor.
And there's so many fine lines with this shit because you'll go places and you'll see things like organic.
Right.
And it's just to sell you the product. It's not,
they can put it on there and it's not true.
They still got preservatives sprayed on it. Like
Facts.
even our fruit, like I was reading about that. Our fruit has like this waxy shit sprayed on it to preserve it.
Yeah.
That's why like an apple won't go bad forever.
And then the skin tastes nasty.
It's like, and like, to the point where I don't even want to eat fruit, and I love fucking fruit, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Like that's crazy. Like
we tour with it because humans feel this need to make everything as convenient as possible. We have too much convenience. That's why motherfuckers like me are getting fat.
We're spoiled, bro.
We're spoiled. We have too much freedom.
We are fucking spoiled.
Son, let me transition real quick into politics. Like, and I'm just gonna stay
Go ahead with it.
For just I don't even want to talk about the shit like this. But we have too much information. I had to give up on the news just this last week because there's so many stories.
Oh yeah, I stopped, bro.
It's like General Hospital.
Yeah, what's the craziest thing for me is that the United States news, the news that the public watches, has become the Kardashians.
Facts.
I feel like E-Network is getting 20% of this shit.
Let me just tell you.
I honestly feel like that, bro.
What I saw in the last 2 weeks of the news. Okay, so the president was fucking a porn star while he was married to his current wife. This is before he was president. I'm not even mad at that nigga for real.
Stormy Daniels.
Get you some pussy. You're a millionaire. You deserve it.
Yeah, whatever.
Alleged billionaire.
Yeah, alleged billionaire.
But so it comes out that his lawyer, right? His lawyer paid off Stormy. Paid her like 100 stacks to shut the fuck up. Yeah. Right? And then, so.
What do you do? Claim that he didn't know? What do you do? Claim that he wasn't aware that his lawyer did that?
Yes, that's exactly what he did. And there was this fact, I don't even remember it. Sean Hannity, this nigga on Fox News.
Yeah,
right?
I don't like that dude. The dude with the gray hair, little
bro. So it comes.
Face,
so he's against this, right? They ended up raiding Trump's lawyer's
seen that.
office.
They raided the dude's office.
So this whole time, Sean Hannity's going in. Oh, this is wrong. They're disrespecting his lawyer. This is an affront to the country and our political system at large. Just going in, right? Mad aggressive. And people are wondering, why is Sean Hannity so defensive? Turns out, this nigga Michael Cohen, who is Trump's lawyer, who is known for paying off side bitches, is also Sean Hannity's lawyer.
Conflict of interest all the way.
Bro!
You know another thing? I read, allegedly...
Right.
That
Factual fiction. Remember that.
I think that this is something that's been going around for a while, but from the information that I've gathered, apparently the thing that Russia has on Trump, you know how people always
the piss tape?
No, what does Russia have on this man, right? And apparently, from what I know, they just have tapes upon tapes upon tapes of this dude with prostitutes. Tapes.
I think he'll be all right. I think if they released it, Trump would be all right. That's how crazy.
He's look at what he's got away with so far. Is it that much more? He's got away with so much worse than fucking some bitch on camera.
And just to make sure that we're being equal, we lauded Bill Clinton for getting his dick sucked in office. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Let us be clear. I don't like
Though
Trump
he
as a
did
president.
not have sexual relations with that woman.
Let's be clear. Particularly us in the African American community, niggas fuck with Bill Clinton for getting his dick sucked in the office. Hard. So Trump was fucking a couple prostitutes while he wasn't president. I'm not even mad.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not even mad.
I just don't understand why this dude's life has become news.
Because it's just goofy to me that there's too much news, too much information.
Yeah, bro, it's like overload.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even have time to process it and understand where I stand on an issue because by the time I have it figured out, there's 10 other facts that are presented, and I don't even know if they're facts at this point because we're in the misinformation era.
Exactly.
I don't even know where the fuck I stand on.
It's niggas already on Twitter, not Twitter, Facebook, all the shit, talking about just the conspiracy motherfuckers. Word to Josh Martin. Conspiracy,
Shout out to you,
niggas,
son.
conspiracy niggas talking about the Syria attack, the chemical weapons attack that led us to bomb them. Never happened. And when I saw that, I
What?
was like, listen, I was like, I'm done with the internet. I ain't even read the article.
More of this false flagging bullshit.
Son,
Is that
listen.
what they claimed?
I just was like, I'm done with the. I cannot absorb. It's like I gotta. It's a whole job just to figure out what's real and what's
Oh
not
my
on the
God.
internet.
Like, dude, and it bothers me. It really does, because there's so many things that I enjoy learning about that I could go look for myself. But then when I log on to fucking, MSN or whatever,
Doom and gloom.
Oh my God, bro, it's a fucking overload.
The world is ending, and here's why.
Whatever I was excited about, it could be something stupid. Like I had an idea, like my little sweater idea.
Yeah.
And I was super excited about this idea, ready to extrapolate on it and figure out all these things, and then I log on to something just looking for, spark an idea, maybe a synonym for a word, something differently. And then I get all these new news articles on the side that just depressed the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Took my whole joy away.
To where I just want to get off Facebook.
Bro, fuck it. And then we're at least me, I'm always stuck in this weird space where part of me, when I feel something and I feel very strongly about it, I have this instinct to just want to lash out on Facebook.
See, I did that.
And I've done it, but I'm Captain Post and Delete. See? That's what, see.
Hey, Captain Post and Delete. I took an L. Like, here's what happens, right? So I get caught up in something. I get caught up in the hype. I got caught up in the hype of the Syria bomb. Like, Trump sent the bombs. It was France, Britain, and the United States.
I'm be honest, as soon as people start throwing around the term World War III, my anxiety peaked.
Oh, bro, I was frantic. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I lashed out at Trump voters. I was like, you see what your negligence is wrong. This is your fault. Basically, and I also blame the Tumblr niggas who are the apologists or the people who voted for the Green Party and basically wasted their vote, in my humble opinion. So anyway, I go on this rant, and my guy Huner is a Republican. He's one of my favorite, shout out to Jacob Huner, my favorite Republican. He's actually running for,
I think I know that dude. I used to work with him.
He's cool. I mean, he's kind of a dickhead, but I like the guy because he's mad reasonable. But he's running for some political office. I don't know what it is, but vote for my nigga Huner.
You vote, yeah.
But he gets on the status and we have a debate, and basically his point is that okay, because one of the arguments I made was we're not letting motherfuckers in from Syria, but we want to interfere in their politics.
Exactly.
But he made a good point because he's like, it's hard to keep track of who from Syria is essentially
part of the problem.
It's such a muddy topic. And he also made a good point where I was like, why is Trump bombing them? And I was like, we could use sanctions with the UN. But what's happening is, and this is why when motherfuckers hit me with some information when I'm going on a rant, I can't help but to be like,
you're open-minded.
Yeah, he flipped me.
Yeah, which that's the best way to be, because I talk about this quite a bit. If you know me and you have conversations with me, it's just the amount of confirmation bias that people begin to have, and if you don't know what confirmation bias is, he might be able to give you a better definition than me. But from my understanding, it's once you read something about a certain thing, like conspiracy theorists so much, and it gets told to you over and over and over again, you begin to believe it so much that no matter what somebody else tells you, you're not even open to the idea.
And I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit after I finish this. But so he hits me with a fire counter argument.
Okay.
So he makes the point that yes, we're using sanctions, but we're using sanctions to such an extent that sanctions are basically economic blocks. We block trade, tax the fuck out of niggas. So niggas can't get food, water. So we're taxing them so much, and we have these strong sanctions that the people are suffering. Niggas are starving to death because they can't get resources.
And dying.
So once you do that so much, what other choice do you have than to throw some bombs at a motherfucker?
Valid point.
And I was forced to concede that he made a good point, and I appreciate it.
I'm not even going to pretend to know, like I'm up on half of what's going on over there. I just hope that whatever prompted him to make that decision, there was valid information,
right?
Unlike the weapons of mass destruction that we was chasing several years ago that wasn't true. So I just hope,
terror.
Obviously, terror is the biggest business for us right now. And if clearly their whole idea is, if we're in debt and we owe money, just go to war. We'll get more money.
Financial terror.
Your financial terror. Oh my God.
Back
That's
to fucking
crazy.
So this is how I'm bringing this back to your point of confirmation bias.
Run it.
So you know how the Mark Zuckerberg shit has been happening, where he's basically catching heat.
Yeah, I watched a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
A lot of that.
I kind of feel bad for him because he looks terrified. Terrified.
Okay. Here's just to interject on the whole thing. Here's my stance on this Facebook thing.
Okay.
Right? I feel like Facebook
Terrorize him.
Terrorize.
Terror.
I just feel like Facebook was one of them companies, right? It started as in Harvard as a way to like rape women, if I'm not mistaken. That was
damn.
No, listen.
Hot take.
No, listen.
What?
Listen, bro. That was the original Facebook, right?
To rape?
No,
take pussy?
No, not
Cosby?
raped.
Oh.
R-A-T-E. No, hold on. Media. Hold on.
My bad. It sounded, I thought you said rape. I was like, Cosby book?
No. Wait.
Damn.
R-A-T-E.
All right, word.
Raped.
Thank you.
You know, like, how bad is she on the scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, okay. That's much more reasonable.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so what they did, what Facebook originally was, he took the pictures out of the yearbook of all the Harvard students,
right.
basically
I see.
found their log and it was a way to rate them, how they looked, you know.
It just evolved from there?
Yeah, and it became what we know now as Facebook. And it's interfering with everything. It's interfering with elections. It's interfering with the way the advertising companies approach us.
Because that's where we get all our information.
So back to my, I got totally away from my point. Back to my point. I just feel like Facebook was one of them things that it grew so fast that they never really had a control on it to begin with.
Exactly.
So when they were asking Mark Zuckerberg all these questions, how do you not know this? And I honestly, part of me understands, because when something is so big, you lose track of the daily operations.
It's the world. How do you keep track of all the Listen,
you're talking upwards of, what is it? They have like what, 300-400 million users?
No, 2.2 billion.
Oh shit, I'm way off.
And this is counting inactive accounts. 2.2 billion Facebook accounts. And mind you, some are inactive and many are bot accounts, but still.
And the police posing as beautiful women.
Facts. But and your account is a police account as well.
Yes. Feds. I'm be posted fresh as hell, let the feds like it. I'll be posted fresh as hell, let the feds like it.
I'm already seeing like niggas calling Mark Zuckerberg a lizard, reptilian, Illuminati. They're like examining his face. I saw somebody Photoshop where his eyes turned into lizard. Y'all niggas got too much free time. Back to too much freedom. And I just remembered my point about confirmation bias. Okay. Did you know you can go to your settings on your Facebook page and you can see
whether you're a liberal or they know exactly?
Yes,
I didn't do it.
You that news.
Yeah, I didn't do it for myself.
I did it.
Yeah, but I seen other people posting that, bro, and
it's real.
I almost want you to do it on my phone now so I can see where they think that I stand.
Oh, you gonna be liberal, son?
Yeah. So that's kind of scary to know that they're kind of using all our metadata and all our information to kind of put us in boxes that we didn't know existed.
And that goes back to that bubble you were talking about, though, the confirmation bias, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say I'm a Republican, right? Republican Jordan.
Let's say, hold on, we got to just rephrase this. Let's say I'm a Republican. Now,
I might switch it up. Who knows? You know what I mean? I might stand my ground on one of you niggas.
All I'm saying.
The game up once I bust out this tax bracket, you know?
My mood changed my tax bracket.
Exactly. That's right.
That's how it go.
But so as you're classified, your bubble gets intensified by Facebook, because not only are you looking for things that you believe in, but Facebook is going out of its way to show you only beliefs that run in line with what you're saying.
So it's furthering the confirmation bias.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, regardless, we all end up in this hypersensitive bubble that's only our beliefs that make us feel safe and that reaffirm the bullshit
we don't see the side of the other side of the coin at all.
Yeah, liberal and Republican. Like, all I see is fucking liberal snowflake bullshit. Like, all I see is, like, I see Tumblr niggas. I must have posted one too many CNN articles or something, because all I see is Tumblr niggas talking about just far extreme left ideals that I don't agree with. So I'm gonna have to post some Breitbart stuff to get me back in the conservative world.
Yeah, see, that's what's crazy, man. Like, it's funny. I was just talking about this with a guy that I work with today. Is that America really made that a thing. They really made it where it's you're either red or blue, left or right.
Yep.
They made it to where you had to pick a team.
Founding fathers never wanted this, by the way. They were staunchly against political parties.
Boom.
Boom.
Fact check that, you dumbass. Terror.
Political terror. What did you think? Did you listen to Cardi B's new album?
Oh, I love it.
You love it?
I fucking love it, dude.
I thought it
Can
was
I
dope.
tell you why?
Tell me.
All right. Number one, I feel like Cardi B is what we need right now.
Word,
I feel like she opened the door for women to have sexually explicit conversations and not be uncomfortable about it. You know, okay.
Was she the first?
No.
Oh, so you're not saying she's the
No.
Oh, no.
No.
All right. I'm sorry.
I'm not okay.
No, you're
okay.
right. Rephrase that. 'Cause
Rephrase myself.
This
Okay.
is
Hold
just
on,
me.
Wait.
Some people might say you're saying she's the first.
Hold on. I got to re-correct myself. Okay.
Door was open.
We thought that. I hate that I always have to go to this when we're talking about female rappers, but it's only because they are the two biggest ones.
Of course.
But when Nicki Minaj, of course y'all knew that's where I was going, came out, you know, she was what it was. She was the glamorized version. Wasn't really trying to show you her flaws. You know, wasn't like
true.
it was very.
That's true.
Very, I gotta be perfect.
The Barbie
and all
doll
this.
shit.
Yeah, Barbie, and then you get the total opposite of the other side of the coin, like we was just talking about.
Yeah, Cardi is raw.
And Cardi B, whereas I see people getting at her because it was confirmed that she doesn't write all of her own music, but that don't bother me at all.
Yeah, so they don't write none of her shit.
Exactly. I just like that.
I mean,
she has a voice. She's making females excited to rap again.
Exactly.
Like for the longest time, there's a lot of female rappers, regardless of how good they are, I'm uncomfortable listening to them by myself.
Because I'm sick of the demonization of hoes. I feel like this is a major problem. I don't think, let me tell you why. Women say there's a double standard that, women can be hoes, but men can't. I think that's entirely false. Men just don't care that we're hoes. That's the only thing, is we have reclaimed our time, nigga.
Yeah.
Is we don't care
agree.
that we're hoes. We wholeheartedly accept it. And this is why we love Cardi, because Cardi just... She accepts it. Sometimes I want to fuck and I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah, like it is what it is.
I was a stripper.
And I just love that she owns all of her bullshit.
Yes.
There's not anything that you could pull on her where we're like, oh shit, that ain't, you know what I mean? Like,
Because she'll tell you it's facts.
there. It's there.
She owns her wholeness, and I love it. Because there's nothing, we need to take the negative connotation while I'm being a hoe. You need to be a hoe. Fuck who you want. Because,
do you?
Contrary to popular opinion, I don't want a chick, especially to settle down with, who didn't have a whole phase. You are boring. Yo, old, I can only take one finger in the pussy face ass. No, I don't want you to go, ow, when I try to stick three. No, I need somebody nasty.
Yeah, you need to be able to keep up.
I'm trying to role play
Number
master
one.
and slave.
Exactly.
And I need you to be with it.
You need to be down. Like, and let's be honest, that there is no, pure.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like,
the purest, the fake pure.
It don't work.
Yeah, if you try
Everybody
to be
has a flaw.
You try to be too pure, you end up like Bill Cosby.
Boom.
Just wait till Oprah scandal come out.
Boom.
Because it's coming.
Oh, Stedman to go put that book out.
Let
boy.
Oprah run for president. It's about to be mad dirt coming out about Oprah.
It's over.
Oh, you guys are about to figure out the nastiest, gnarliest, foulest shit about Miss Winfrey.
We're finally going to figure out that she's the reason why Dave Chappelle left.
Stedman been friend zone for 40 years,
I'm
nigga.
not
It's
gonna
got to be
talk
some
about
dirt.
I'm going to get some shit for this,
What?
I bet. But I part of me really believes that people like Oprah and Reverend Al Sharpton and all those, powerful black
hot
figures
take.
is behind the Dave Chappelle disappearing and coming back. And I really feel like, because if you go back to the Dave Chappelle show when he was making fun of Oprah, like, I got Oprah pregnant, I'm gone, bitch, I quit my job,
Or
got
you think
Oprah.
she got him up out of there?
And I think Oprah saw that. I think that she sent him a letter in the mail with some sort of like vaguely threatening,
passive-aggressive ass threat.
You need to quit painting the black community in such a negative light, or else
Interesting.
we're gonna do this.
I see.
And then he got a little nervous, and then he, just a theory.
I mean, so just if y'all ain't clear what Benji is saying that basically the powers that be, Oprah and the super niggas, determined that Dave Chappelle's show may have been hurting African Americans as a race and threatened him and sent him away.
I really think that. I don't think that they.
I've never heard that perspective.
No, listen,
before.
I think that he left on his own. I don't think they sent him away, but I think they put the pressure on his neck.
You know
And
what?
I feel like for a while he succumbed to the pressure.
That's my favorite part about this episode so far. I've never heard anybody say anything like that.
No, but think about that, because there was full blown episodes that from Dave Chappelle's own mouth, it was like was it Inside the Actor Studio with that one guy?
The interview that was mad weird, where he was being cryptic as fuck.
Oh my god! And I got it from that. That's where I started drawing all these.
He was
crazy.
like, "There's a lot of things you guys."
Oh my god, bro! And there's so much. Like, apparently Oprah had tried to approach him before he made that skit.
Really? Which skit? Oh,
before he made the I got Oprah pregnant, I'm out, bitch. I quit my job. And then he did it.
Terrible.
You know, he decided to push back, like, oh, y'all trying to stop me? Now I'm really about to go in overdrive. Now I'm gonna marry you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now it's
You
know, now it's gonna have to live
Lil Jon
on network TV. You know
Forever.
what I mean? Forever.
Legendary.
And not to mention DVDs are pretty much obsolete at this point, but at the time it was the highest selling DVD of all time. It revitalized and gave life to the longevity of the DVD.
Facts. So
So
you think Oprah? That's a good.
It's all theory, though. It's all theory. I'm just saying. If I would, that's just how my brain works. Maybe I shouldn't even have brought this up.
I do feel like shit like this is gonna come out though. Not necessarily in this vein, but when you run for president, all your dirt just somehow starts popping up out of the woodwork. Niggas really get to snitching because the National Enquirer is paying $1 million a story, baby.
And it'd be the same thing. Anybody that gains some sort of notoriety.
Yep.
If you put out a smash single tomorrow, or your latest single, Finesse That, became like the shit. And you was like Soup Terror. That was a terrible segue. But yeah, so let's say that came out and you was popping in the streets.
Right,
you know, your net worth went up. Bitches start Googling.
Letting my nuts hang.
Yeah, and letting my nuts hang. It did boom. I can't do it, bro. Take it, bro. You make me laugh. I can't do this.
My bad, G.
I can't do this.
But mad shit is gonna come for real, y'all. I know y'all love Oprah, right?
Yo, I'm laughing like a retarded ceiling shit.
But regardless of who runs for president, you're gonna start seeing some real dark shit come out.
Oh yeah.
Because listen, all right, you have Oprah, extremely powerful. But if you snitch on Oprah, you could be Oprah. Watch me put this $1 million in your pocket. TMZ, we pay $5 million for some Oprah dirt. Oh, Stedman, you sick of being a side nigga?
Yeah.
You sick of being friend zone? Stedman, we got 10 mils for you. What does Stedman even do?
I don't know, bro.
What the fuck does Stedman even do?
I don't know.
Somebody look this up and comment. What the fuck does...
You know how I just picture this dude? I'll tell you how I picture this.
I'm about to Google a picture of Stedman
This
while you
motherfucker
talking.
Stedman. This is how I picture this motherfucker. While Jordan's pulling up a picture for y'all, I picture him in the most fanciest robe possible all day.
Oprah bought it.
Never changes. Oprah paid for this robe. It's the best robe you can find. It's fucking Venetian or whatever the most expensive ass material is, with some comfortable ass Yeezy like house slippers. Just walking around.
Stedman's white?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a white dude. You didn't know that? Yeah, it's definitely a white dude.
What?
Nobody brings that up.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, everybody want to kill Michael B. Jordan, but nobody want to talk about Stedman. No.
What?
Yeah, nobody want to talk about that, right? Huh? No one brought that up. Huh? Hot take.
I didn't know Stedman was white.
Yeah.
What? I thought Stedman was a brother.
Nah.
Wow, that's
Nah,
why. I
man.
just pictured like an emasculated ass dude with glasses. Stedman's?
Yeah.
Let me see what his net worth is. Let me see. Stedman.
Are they? No, they're not married, right? They don't have no
I didn't even know they were like officially together.
Yeah, they don't have no contractual obligation to each other, do they?
Apparently, this nigga's worth $10 million.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Hold on. What does he do? He's an American author and businessman with an estimated net worth of $10 million. As of 2012. My bad, Stedman.
Oh, okay. So he did have a job before he got hit the.
My bad, dog.
He did have a job before he hit the
Unless
jackpot.
the book was
Boom, boom.
how I fuck Oprah and what Oprah's clit looks like.
Yo, that's fire.
It looks like an RB center.
If I did fuck Oprah.
Oh, if I didn't, we have the meats.
If I hit it, that's his book. If I hit it, Stedman, yeah, I'm on my pub on that.
I gotta apologize to Stedman officially because he looks like he has his shit together. He's pretty solid, like decent looking white guy. Like he's all right.
Yeah,
he's doing well. Wait.
What's his last name?
Wait, hold on. I'm seeing a different picture. Stedman is actually black. Never mind. Stedman looks like Borat. Look at this shit.
Hold on.
Stedman, never mind. I take back all
yeah, he's definitely black.
I take back all the positivity.
Yeah,
Google
all that.
provided fake news. Google
yes.
showed me an image of a white guy.
We definitely just got caught up in fake news.
Fake news. Fuck Google.
Stedman Graham is his name. Oh, that's Drake's
but he is
last
worth
name.
$10 million. But he looks like black Borat. He looked like Borat if he grew tomatoes his whole life.
Oh, yeah.
No, potatoes.
He definitely got the Borat mustache.
Yeah, I can see why Stedman was friends.
You know, he kind of looks like the dude from the Jeffersons.
Moving on up.
Yeah, dude.
To Oprah.
What's that dude's name? That's who he looks like, bro. He definitely moved on up.
Stedman, you deserve to be friend zone, bro. Your dick better be fine.
Oh my God.
Oprah never. You never be at the parties with Oprah. You be standing in the corner getting the drinks.
Stedman, this better be you, bitch. You might own the network, but I own the poom poom.
Stedman about to put out a tell-all documentary. Let Oprah run for president, boy. This man Stedman is about to get paid.
Oh my God.
About to get paid. It's about to be a 60 minutes whole Stedman.
Shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo!
He's gonna tear Oprah to pieces.
Oprah, please do not run for president. Please do not. I would like to keep this pristine image of you in my head for as long as possible. I feel like she's one of the last running power people that we have with a clean perception of herself for the most part. And I would hate for that to be ruined.
For the veil to fall through. I hope Oprah is actually what she seems.
Yeah.
Nobody is. Oprah, we love you.
I mean,
Stedman, you a bitch.
And with that said, I wouldn't be too surprised.
Of course, everybody's got dirt.
She came up in the news circuit. You know what I mean? That's a lot of... It's a lot of phony, disingenuous shit.
Oprah doesn't want that smoke, for real. That running for White House against Trump. Because Trump is fire with the jokes, bro.
Yeah. Do I think... does she stand a chance? Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
But will it be a tough battle?
Oh,
yes.
It's going to be damaging.
Oh, yeah. She'll basically she'll have to give up all the dirt before he brings it up.
Oh, of course.
That'll be the move.
She'll have to own it. She got a Cardi B.
Own it for real, not just the network that she owns.
Facts.
She had to own her own shit. That might be her fucking tagline when she runs for president.
Ooh,
Oprah for president. Own it.
Ooh, that's
Boom.
fire.
See,
that's fire.
I want pub on that. Please.
Fuck Stedman.
Fuck Stedman.
Fuck Stedman.
How about Benman? Yeah.
Terrible.
I can't believe that we thought he was white. I thought he was white too.
I thought he was white too. But Stedman is in fact a member of the black delegation.
Yeah, definitely. If we did a racial draft again, you think he'd end up on...
Nah, I would trade him.
Yeah, he'd definitely be traded.
You know what I think about a lot these days? You know it's fucked up. And I know this is silly and mad sacrilegious. What would realistically happen if Jesus came back? Like, because Jesus is Middle Eastern. He's like Arabic looking. So he's brown.
He'd get deported. In the world that we live in today, Trump will deport Jesus.
Just imagine Jesus showing up at the airport, right? And they have to take Jesus in for extra screening.
Oh, my God.
Hey, excuse me, sir. You've been randomly selected.
First of all, according to how he was placed on that cross, he wouldn't get through a metal detector.
Oh, damn. Yo.
Jokes. I'm just saying.
Jokes. I have them.
Jokes.
Yo, I feel like Jesus would... Imagine Jesus came back and everybody accepted he was Jesus. Jesus would be on Fox News, and Jesus would also be on World Star regularly.
Did you see that classic... only reason I bring this up because we're talking about Jesus. Classic-ass Eddie Griffin joke. How does Jesus whistle? Like this.
Oh, through the hole in it. Ben just blew on his hand. For those who wanted to know why Ben is going to burn in hell for eternity, Ben just blew through his hand.
That was a great joke. I love comedy. That was a fucking great... Fuck you. If you're offended, fuck you. That was a great joke.
First of all, if I had a hole in my hand and I came back from the dead, there's no way I'm not fucking it. Oh,
I'm definitely fucking it. I'm definitely fucking it. I don't care. I don't care.
Yo, I apologize.
It is what it is. I'll just let y'all know, if my vertebrae was fucked up and I was that flexible, I'd probably definitely try to suck my own dick.
Is it gay to suck your own dick?
I don't know.
Like, if you successfully sucked your own dick to completion, are you a homosexual?
I don't know.
Because you said, because look, and I think that's gay in the same way that jerking yourself off is like jerking a dick off, but it's different from jerking a random. Like, if you jerk somebody else off, you're gay, but if you jerk yourself off, it's not. So I'd assume
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'd assume the same.
Where do
principle.
you draw the line? Where?
I think it's the nut. If you nut in your own mouth.
Oh
you're gay.
yeah, that might be it.
If you swallow your own
Yeah,
nut.
if you put Hostess cream filling in your own mouth.
I ain't even gonna lie. I tried to suck my own dick a couple times.
Oh, I did. I tried. Definitely tried.
I tried.
Especially when I was like younger, like 15, 16, like flexible out here running around in a football team, out here getting it. And, you know, my girl at the time couldn't come over because she was grounded or whatever. Bro, it was over with.
Bro, what if you had successfully sucked your own dick? Would you have told the homies?
Later on in life, I probably would have.
Oh, like admitted it.
No, at this point in my life, being that I'm becoming comfortable with who I am and what I do, I probably would have. But at that age, no.
Oh, you would have been flamed.
Yeah, it would have
boy.
been. No, I got flamed for a lot of shit growing up.
Of course.
Dude.
I think sucking your own dick is a new level.
I was doing shit so young. I got clowned for fingering a bitch in junior high.
Let me tell you how the game has changed, though, Ben. If you saw a pussy when we were 14, you were the man.
You were the boy.
You were now. Kids like 8-year-olds know where the clit is.
Oh my God.
I had to watch the South Park movie to find out that the clit was a thing. I learned that from the South Park movie.
I might have too. Is that the one where they finally brought in fucking Saddam and the devil?
Yeah, and he had to find the clitoris.
Yeah.
And then that's how I found.
Yep.
I found
That's
the clitoris.
so crazy you
with
said
South
that,
Park,
because
man.
that might be me too.
It's crazy. And you know how I learned the word pussy? My neck, my back, my pussy, and I Googled it. And I asked my brother, I was like 8 or something, whenever that song came out. And I was like...
It makes sense, though. Like, the whole theory about people being younger. Because think about how... kids,
too much information.
Kids' innocence these days is blown by the touch of a phone.
Because, bro...
Like, I got nieces and nephews that know what the YouTube app looks like.
Remember how hard it was to get on the internet when we were kids?
You had to, like...
You had to work for that shit.
You had to not use the phone. You had to buy, like, a minute card.
Exactly.
For, like, AOL, so you can only be on for some...
And it took, like, 5 minutes for each page.
Mind you,
load.
like when AOL was popping, let's just put this in perspective for those of you that follow us because of music. This is when Nelly's Shake Your Tail Feather was popping.
NBA Streets Value 1, nigga. PlayStation original.
Yeah, like when the Because I Got High, Afro Man, when that video first came out, was new. We were emailing that to each other like, bro, look at this,
We
bro.
still had a rotary phone.
Oh my God,
Listen,
bro.
and then you had to plan your internet excursions. It took you. Even when I was like 14, you know how long it took to load one porn video?
Oh my
You had to
God.
plan it. It took 20 minutes to buffer half the video, so I had to jerk off in segments.
I don't think I realized that porn was on the internet until a little later. I was probably...
Facts. I think, yeah, you're right. I was like 15.
Because my first... This is crazy personal, but I don't give a fuck. My first glimpse of porn was a friend of mine at the time. We're still friends to this day. A friend of mine at the time, his dad had a little nudie stash. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
like a little
pudgy pussy.
Yeah, all that. A little inside joke.
Big
I like
bubble
that.
butt Brazilian orgies
Yeah,
3.
and
My
it
brother
was-
had that between his mattress. Shout out to you.
Shout outs. Keeping them palms greased since '93.
Keeping them socks creased.
Yeah,
Crusty.
crusty socks. You heard of the Krusty Krab, but how about the Krusty Haynes?
That's what
Yeah, so
it is.
I definitely, I don't think I started watching porn on the internet until later. My first introduction was definitely on VHS.
But you're what, a year and a half, 2 years older than me?
I'm 26.
So and I'm just now 25. So porn wasn't like readily accessible until I was 17. You couldn't reliably load a porn video up till I was like 16, 17.
Bro, but I'll tell you one thing, when I discovered RedTube, woo!
Oh boy, it was popping. But now the game has changed. I have this website. It's called VK. It's like a
You just gave away the gem.
Fuck it. I'm about to ruin mad lives and relationships with this shit. It's called VK. It's a Russian social network. There's mad porn. I could look up any DVD. I don't watch porn unless it's
Fun
1080p.
fact, I think it's Donald Trump's favorite website to visit.
I might find a Trump video on there. But listen,
We'll probably get banned for
I'm
that.
so spoiled. I don't watch porn unless it's 1080p, 60 frames a second.
Man.
I need to see the pussy clap in slow motion.
Oh, no. Boy. That don't ever, like, throw you off, though?
What?
Like, too much HD? You don't want a little bit of fantasy? Like a little bit of...
Nah, I like seeing the dimples on the ass.
Oh,
like,
man.
I mean, I'm trying not to watch porn anymore because it really fucks it up. I don't want to have ED when I'm like 35.
Oh, yeah. There's actually one person I know in particular who I think may grow to have some sort of intimacy issues because of that. And it's quite a scary thing.
It's
bad.
bad.
I don't know if you care to extrapolate on why that's bad.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research, right? I'm well read on porno addiction. Let me tell you, fellas.
Get ready. Get your notes.
So when you see vagina in real life, your brain has a response and releases a thing called dopamine. It's what makes shit feel good, right? Because your body needs pussy to reproduce and propagate the species. Now, when you watch porn, your brain releases dopamine, but it's way more. It's way more than you would normally get from looking at
Because it's way higher than the real life expectation.
Exactly, because I could watch 3 Asians finger fuck each other, and it's never gonna happen in real life. Never. So
You can go to Bangkok
unless I'm Nelly.
or Nelly.
But if I go to Bangkok, they're gonna be dudes. But
Oh yeah, that's what they do, right? Is the dudes dressed as chicks?
yeah, they're gonna be dudes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's crazy. Woo.
But so what you do is you get your brain used to that high dopamine level, that unrealistic dopamine level, and then when you go to get some real pussy, your dick's like, I'm not really into it. Find a better video, but it's not a video. It's a real bitch, but you can't find a better video.
You know where
or
I
a
think
better bitch because you're broke.
You know where I think I have part of that?
Uh-huh.
I don't like when a woman gives me a hand job. I don't know if I've just outgrown
No,
that.
see, that's nothing because you could do that yourself.
Yeah, I don't know if I've just outgrown that or it's whatever it is, but like her hand on my dick is just not what's up.
She don't know how to do it right because women don't know how to.
I don't know.
Jerk it because you've been jerking your dick your whole life, right? So you know exactly. Every man can make himself come expert.
Just like her, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Just like she can make herself.
Yeah,
come
she knows. She knows her shit.
Exactly. So she would rather have dick than have you just sit there finger. I mean, it's nice, but you gotta have consistent motion. And y'all bitches be trying to angle like joystick. My penis is not an Atari 65, nigga. Just jerk it regular
And
until
you know
I
what I
come.
hate
It's that easy.
is the whole getting head, but she got 2 hands on it and she's literally only sucking the tip.
Nice.
And it's like you're teasing me.
I don't know. I like when she says tip.
I don't know, bro. I want the whole thing. I want to see that whole thing go in there.
I feel like I'm being mean when I make her suck the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
I feel bad because like my dick is like a lighthouse. It's skinny, but it's long. And
I've definitely felt bad a couple times.
I felt bad because you see her eyes water.
Yeah, the eyes start watering.
Because at
like,
first you feel like a sense of accomplishment, like yeah, bitch. You like,
But
oh.
see, no, but there are some women that like that though.
I like women who like that.
They like that.
I used to have an ex who will forever remain nameless.
Okay.
Who used to want me to fuck her face, and I used to feel terrible, absolutely terrible. Word to Optimus Prime. I used to feel fucking terrible because she would just lay her head against the wall and she'd be like, "Fuck my face," and I just couldn't get into it because afterward, like I feel like when we would have been arguing, I'd have just been thinking about me fucking her face, and her points would have just dissolved.
Yeah. Valid point. Valid fucking point. I never thought about it like that.
How the fuck we gonna argue and I can't? It's not.
You know how I know that's true? Because there's a woman somewhere running around here who got her face fucked
Right.
by the god Moi. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Now every time I see this
You
girl,
want some water?
do you want some water? Terror. Now every time I see her, regardless of how great person, great mom, great doing everything great in life, I can't look at her the same.
Nope.
Ever since that
Fucked
day.
your face.
So with that in mind, being that we weren't in a relationship, that was just something that happened. I was vulnerable, she was vulnerable. You know, A and B stuck together, and by the grace of God, didn't make C.
It just made face fucking.
Yeah, just face fucking.
Made facial terror.
What do you think that doing that with a woman that you're in a relationship with could potentially ruin the relationship?
No, because this is us being dicks, right? Because in the same sense, we just said that women shouldn't be afraid to be hoes, and now we're admitting that, you know, face fucking a bitch or engaging in hoe behavior will make us look at her different.
It all depends on what she likes, though.
That's a fact. See, I feel like this is just me then, because I'm an asshole in that sense. That's me being hypocritical, because I want you to be a hoe, baby.
Dick-critical.
Dick-critical. And I want you to be a hoe, baby, but I will look at you kind of different after I fuck your face, because I might bring it up during the argument.
I do.
Because I literally fucked your arguments away. And, you know, if you eat my ass or something crazy like that, you could use it in the argument too. So I guess it's equivalent
I'm
exchange.
to the point that I'm not even with the argument, bro.
Facts.
Like, I noticed that would make a woman more mad than actually just fake arguing with them. It just is not arguing.
Nah, I feel like nothing makes a woman more mad than no emotion.
Yeah, and that's kind of my point. It's like,
okay.
When you're not arguing with them, I feel like they get more upset.
Oh, yeah.
Than if you would just fake the argument.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Just fake it.
They want
because they're like, if you're not willing to argue, then you don't care. That shit makes no sense.
I've had a fight over us not fighting enough. Shit
Oh
was
my
crazy,
God.
son. Crazy.
Oh my God.
Said I don't feel enough passion in this relationship. I think we should fight more.
You know what caused that? Fucking reality TV.
You think?
And
So?
I think all of TV, it romanticizes love, and you know, back in the fucking Titanic days, everybody it was lovey dovey. Now it's cool to be stalked. Let me just say this: if fucking 50 Shades of Grey, right? It's a billionaire that fucks this bitch, okay? If this motherfucker wasn't a billionaire and he was in a trailer park,
That's the episode of CSI.
that's an episode of motherfucking Criminal Minds.
Facts. And then you always see the scene at the end of the movies, right? Where the man's he chases down the girl as she's about to
Grabs her by her
to be with some
arm.
other nigga. That's an arrestable offense. Don't ever do that. And
Yes.
bitches won't even like you if you just be like, nigga, what are you doing? I was about to leave. I gotta cancel my plane.
Yeah, well, I just feel like people's expectations are so
They're ruined.
fucking just
Ruined.
out this fucking world, bro.
It's not. And then women don't even like that shit. A woman doesn't want you to treat her like she's a queen all the time, because she isn't. Sometimes your girl wants. Listen.
Are you like me in the sense that you believe that women want to be wanted?
Yeah, but they don't actually.
They
yeah,
don't
exactly.
want it,
They
but
want to be wanted.
They want, yeah.
They want. You got to give her just enough to where she's still hungry. Because listen, let me tell you something, motherfucker.
Don't let them get too comfortable.
Let me tell you, motherfucker, something. Love, not just love, but physical attraction, seduction, relationships. Let's just say love in general, right? Love never dies of starvation, but it dies of indigestion if you eat too much.
Oh my God, that's
Bars!
fucking bars.
Terror. Terror.
Fucking bars. Similar to what I like to say all the time is if you fall in love, it's easy to fall out.
Facts.
And off of that, I will piggyback onto my favorite rapper, Joe Budden. Real people don't fall in love; they stand up in it.
Stand.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to
And
Joe Budden, man.
And from that, I try to live by that. I don't.
Yeah.
In 100%, just because I'm human, I'm not perfect. But that's definitely an ideal of mine that I try to live by. Like, you know, don't get too caught up in this lovey-dovey shit.
Of course.
This honeymoon stage ain't forever.
No,
You know?
yeah.
But when you try to break that down too early to a chick, then she thinks that she's ready to pull out because you don't want to live in this fucking fantasy and you want to really figure it out and build a fucking squad.
I disagree. I think women like that. They say, now women will often say that they don't like men who are quote unquote assholes or whatever, and that may be seen as asshole behavior, just being honest about your wants and likes. But in my humble experience, most of the bitches I see say that they want the nice nigga. Well, the nice nigga ain't really the nice nigga. He's an asshole who's pretending to be nice to get some pussy. Let's be clear. But the dude who's up front, who they're like, oh, you're an asshole, they want that guy because he's not giving them exactly what they want. Women don't want to be given exactly.
You know
what
what?
they want.
Another thing I'm going to realize is that women like to look at men as almost like fucking science experiments.
Explain.
Like I can be the one to change him.
Oh, yes.
I know he's fucked up. I know he has 2 other baby mamas with 3 other kids that he don't take care of, but he's gonna change that for me.
And that's
he's gonna get me pregnant, and he's gonna take care of mine and leave the other 3 that he fucking
And it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. If we get away with it once, it's over.
Exactly.
It's gonna
I
continue.
don't. I don't think I will ever understand that. As long as I live, I don't think I try and I try. I don't think I'll ever understand it. And I'm not a woman. I can't. I can't just magically step in a woman's shoes.
It's not meant to be understood because women don't understand it. Now, it's not to say that women are not thinking logical creatures. You ladies are beautiful, logical, smart, intelligent. A lot of you bitches are smarter than me.
That's facts. They're definitely smarter than me.
But what I would say is women are a slave to their biology. Now, I mean that in the sense that women are emotional creatures. They're like the wind. Yeah. Now, the wind changes directions, and it doesn't know why it changes directions, but it just does. So when you change emotions, you're just in that new emotion. You're not trying to logical reason why.
Word to Mother Nature. That's why nature is called Mother Nature and not fucking Father Nature.
Men, we are the rocks in the ocean. We just feel how we feel. We know why we feel how we feel, and we're just in it. We decide.
Similar to rocks in the ocean, we sit there, and if a little algae happens to get on us, that's just
it's that gangrene, nigga.
Can come with the territory. You know, the algae, it's just with the territory.
That's that Donald Trump gangrene.
Oh my God.
Terror. Ladies and gentlemen.
Terror.
Listen, this has been episode infinity of the Factual Fiction, whatever the fuck this
is.
The
reboot of the reboot. Hey, we're in the reboot era.
We ain't going nowhere, bitch.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. I'm about
to chop this shit up in the clips and put the most fire ones out.
Fire.
Down your face. It's probably going to get us in trouble.
Oh, but, yeah. We're probably going to lose a couple friends.
At the end of the day.
If we had sponsors, we'd lose them too.
Guess what we're here to bring to the internet?
Total chaos.
And?
Confusion.
And?
Terror. Terror.
I'm out.
That was a terrible episode.